d5.
King G2. Alright, so Rook A1, King G2, Queen G1, King H3, Queen F1, King H4. You can play King G4 as well. If King H4, I win with Queen F6, I think. Takes. Now, if he goes King G4, King G4, H5 maybe. H5 check. King takes H5. Queen H3. If Queen H3, King G5, Queen H6, King G, Rook G, nah, King G4. You lose. It's a puzzle, you idiot. You can't lose in a puzzle. Every time, anywhere. I don't really see the mate though. If he goes King G4, H5, King takes. How about Queen D1? Queen F2. Queen F2. Do I have time for Queen F2? No, I don't think I have time for it. No, because he has Rook E8. If we play Queen F2, he's gonna go here, check. Takes. And then after... That's actually mate. So, yeah, you can't play. Hola, Titsac. Hola. So, no, it has to be Rook A1, I think, but I haven't been able to find the mate. What about Rook G1? Rook G1, King H3. Yeah, if King H3, we have nothing. So it has to be Queen G1. If King F3, which is something that I should calculate as well, King F3, it runs into Knight E4. Knight E4 is very strong. Knight E4. Yeah, Knight E4 wins the queen, so that should be good enough. Well, he still has a mate though, so I can't take the queen. Jesus. Queen D1, Queen H5. Yeah, but Queen D1, King G2. Rook A2. Rook A2 is very good. It has Bishop C2. But it doesn't work because the queen is on D1. Yeah, Queen D1 looks good. Yes, Marcus. I think you're on the money there. Hi, Erlin. Hello. Yeah, I think you're right, Marcus. Queen D1, King G2, Rook A2. Such a good move, Rook A2 there. Well, Queen D1 is actually the best continuation, it seems. Now, if he plays Bishop C2, we simply take everything. What else can they do? If they go king h3, we have queen h5 mate. Yeah, I think you figured it out. We're gonna play that line. Queen d1. And then rook a2. Right, king d6. What's the problem with king d6? It looks so good. I got the other wrong, but right idea. Yeah, it's Marcus, but you were on the money. Yeah, that was a really good check. Queen d1 was what's a very good move. Queen d7, not yet. We're gonna wait for it a little bit. We had to play king d6, I think. King d6 first. We put some pressure on the knight, and we're also threatening mate on d7. And black has no checks because the knight is pinned. Queen a3 is not available. So yeah, king d6 looks good. Sacrifice the bishop. It makes no sense to sack the bishop here. King d6 on the other hand, threatening mate on d7. Looks good. So let's go for it. We're gonna play king d6. f5. I didn't see f5, but I can take that pawn. If I take that pawn, I imagine rook e8, but it's
Marcus Copey.
Not good enough. So we can simply take this one. Marcus, thank you for the follow. And that should be it. Luis Leyen, how are you, boss? I'm doing good, MJ. What about you? How's it going? Chilling. Chilling. Okay. So I think it has king h6, so it doesn't work. Can I make it work? Alright, so I'm looking at rook e1, e7, king g6, queen e4, queen e4, king h6. If they go king h6, I have nothing. If king h6 ever happens. So I'm missing something. What am I missing? I don't even have rook g8 because the bishop is covering the... Rook e7, queen e8. How can you... you want to play the other rook. The other rook. Okay, so you say this rook. G6, queen e8. If bishop f7, we take. And then if king h6, queen h5 mate. Yes. I think you're on the money again. Yeah, we have queen h5 mate. So... what can black do to prevent that? I don't think there is a move. Yeah, I think we're winning. Okay. Very nice. Yeah, Marcus is on fire. Hi, 800. I'm doing good. What about you? Everything is fine. Rook e8, rook e7. Yeah. I mean, maybe it wasn't that difficult. Rook f8, if king g7, queen e8 leads to mate. Yeah, but rook f8 runs into bishop takes. Well, forget about that puzzle. We need to move on to this one now. Okay, this one also looks easy. Time for me to get out of 1300. Good luck, Marcus. Good luck. Yeah, for this one, I'm looking at 97. 97 looks very good. I'm playing 97. And after bishop takes... wait a second. No, they're going to go king b8. So if I play this check, king b8 is going to happen. So he prevents the mate on a8. So it's knight b6 then. Knight b6 check. If the king goes here, we have queen a8 mate. If they take with the queen, we have queen a8. Queen a8, queen b8, and then bishop a6 checkmate. The other alternative would be pawn takes. So to play pawn takes, we have check on a8, King c7. I could take on a7. Now, the mate is a bit unclear in that variation. What about bishop a6 immediately? It's a fucking Sankudo. Knight b6. If c takes bishop a6, queen b7. Okay, yes. Knight b6, pawn takes bishop a6, king b8, queen b7 mate, and if king c7, we have queen b7 mate again. Yeah, damn, Chad, you're so sharp today. Hello, Rollis. Hello, thanks so much for the heartbeat. I'm good, bro. What about you? Knight b6, c takes b6, bishop a6, exactly, yes. Where's the timer? It's surviving mode on chess.com puzzles. So, yeah, 97, bishop a6, queen b7. No, Johto, there is a problem with 97. The problem with 97 is king b8. So that's why your line doesn't work, Johto Maki. But if you play knight b6, and they take with the c pawn, you play bishop a6, and it's force mate on with queen b7. Is this Lee Chess? No, this is chess.com. Chess.com. 97 RN. No, an RN wasn't on the money. Yeah, the thing is that they don't have to take the knight. In the previous puzzle, there is no need for black to take the knight. They can play king b8, and then the knight on e7 is simply very stupid. So that's what most people miss. Siempre con temas, gracias MG. So yeah. Let's move on. Pin of shame for RN. Okay. Let's move on. So this one, rook ba, king e7, knight f5, I would say. No, maybe we can play knight d5. But he has knight takes. That could be a problem. No, I guess we have to go. We have to go knight f5. Knight f5. I think we're winning a rook by force here. Well, we can take this one too. So, but if I go... Wait a second, if I give this check, he's just gonna block like this. If he blocks like that, how do we win? Can't believe you. Can't believe you. I'm somewhat struggling here. Rook c8 looks good. Yeah, rook c8, rook d8. Takes. And then rook b8. Yes, I think that you're on the money this time, Johto Maki. Yeah, we played that sequence and we win the rook. Rook b8, rook d8, rook c8. No. It's rook c8. Go c8, this is so annoying, it's obvious. Anto is a fucking GM. Right? But why would you be annoyed by that? Like, are you 12? Probably 12. Rook c8 and rook b8 win a rook. Yeah. Yep. They saw it on YouTube as well. Okay. So for this one, rook g2 looks good. And then queen g1 becomes a thing. But they're gonna block, I guess. They're gonna block with rook f1. So we gotta fix that first. So rook g2. If king f1, I win. If king d1, I win. So they have to go to... Yeah, they have to play... king e1. And the queen is surprisingly defending well, too. So we have this check, and when they go here, probably we go here. Queen a1. Queen a1 is a little bit more interesting. Okay, so rook b2, sorry, rook g2. And if they go here, I have this check. Bishop c1. And then I can give a check on g1. Rook f1 though. Because I play rook f1, it's very hard to win. What do you have, Chad? Hey, Pink, thank you for the rose. Rules for the heartbeat and the gold popular. Queen d4. But the queen is already on d4. You mean queen e4? Queen e4. It looks good, though. Queen e4, king f2, queen e1, I win. If they block with the rook. What changes if they block with the rook? Ah, you win the queen, but that's not good enough. Is that good enough? You win the winner. Okay. So, queen e4, very interesting move. Queen e4, rook e3. Rook e3 is force, so that's why this is so interesting. And then, can we triangulate in such a way that queen g2 check. King d3 is force. And then we have queen f1, and we can win the queen. I'm concerned about the material imbalance still, though. We're defending. Yeah, but I'm not really sure. Rook g2, king d1, queen d2. Ah, he doesn't have... Ah, I'm blind. Oh my god. d2 is hanging. So if I go rook g2 check, he has to go to... Bro, what? The only move... Everything is losing because d2 is hanging. So yeah, rook g2 simply wins. Okay, let me... King d1, mate on right here. If we go to e1, I have this check. Okay, I have that check. And then king f1, it's gonna happen. Okay, so that's not winning. Alright, so rook g2 forces king here. If I take on d2, king f1 is gonna happen. And then the queen defends the king very well. So what do we do after queen d2, king f1? Yeah, I don't really see it. It's a dead end. King e1, f1. It's a dead end. Then queen a1. Ah, okay, so if he goes to e1, we have queen a1. Okay, yes, I see it now. So this move. And now we go here. Queen a1. Okay. I don't know why, but it felt very tricky. It felt very tricky. It's just that there were so many moves to calculate, but I guess not that many. Hi, Gemwa. Hello, hello. Yeah, I was looking at some crazy lines like queen e4 and stuff, but no need. Alright, if we take on c3, we're forcing king e2. King e2. I'm trying to see how to win that. King e2. I have bishop g4. Bishop g4, f3. f3. What about knight e4 there? I kind of like knight e4 there. Because it threatens... What am I threatening anyway? I don't have it very clear. Last square bishop sack. You want me to take on f3? Knight b4 sack. What? Oh! Knight b4 looks interesting now. So knight b4. It's just that it's not a forcing move. I imagine that white has a resource that I'm not seeing. What's the resource anyway? Maybe rook b1 is okay for them. c2, king d2. Yeah, that could be a problem. No, I think that knight b4 runs into rook b1, I think. If I give a check, he has this. And making progress from there is going to be extremely hard. Ah, but wait, I have this check. Oh, he doesn't have king d2. I have that check. And then I can play knight takes c3. Or... knight b4 is interesting as well. It's going to be hard to come up with. Queen takes c3, king e2. Then bishop b4. But you mean bishop g4? Because b4 would be over here. Queen c3 check. King e2. Queen c3, bishop g4. f3. Yeah, I'm looking at your lines, chat. It's just that I don't see how is it that you win. Like, if you want me to give this check, f3. What do we do after f3? Because f3 is going to be white's response. So what do we do after that? And on this other side of the board, like if we play knight b4, it's so interesting knight b4, but I don't really understand all the implications of sacrificing the knight. And also, what I don't like about this move is that it's not force. It's not a forcing move. And what are we threatening? We're threatening this, knight c2. But if they play rook b1, we don't really have that move anymore. I mean, we can play it. King d2 is going to happen. There might be some mating nets that I'm not really seeing very clearly. Queen takes c3, king e2, knight b4. Knight b4 there. But what are you trying to accomplish? I don't see it. Queen b2 first. But the queen is already on b2. I'm getting very confused by both chats. Queen e3. When is queen e3 a move? Come on, get your coordinates on point, because queen e3, it's simply not playable. If pawn takes knight, then you take back with check from the bishop. Yeah, but the problem with knight b4 is that white is not gonna handle you the game and take the knight. That would be ridiculous. They'll do something else. They're not gonna play a pawn takes because it loses on the spot. To try to find the best responses for white, like, don't be lazy, that's hope chess. Take the free pawn. Yes, and what do we do next? That's what I'm trying to figure it out. Like, we take on c3, king e2 is gonna happen, and then what? Knight e4. Okay, what are we threatening with knight e4? What are we threatening with knight e4? Queen h8. If they don't take the knight, knight c2. Yeah, it's just that if I played this move, I was looking at rook b1. Rook b1, knight c2. It's interesting. I still think that knight b4 is interesting. But we gotta find a better response for... for white. What if instead of this, they play rook c1? Rook b1 probably no. Rook c1. If rook c1, we don't have knight c2 anymore. I can take on a2 though. Knight b4 is low-key interesting, but it only wins a pawn, it seems. Okay, queen c3, king e2, queen b2. Queen b2. Oh, that's so clever. Okay, wait. Let me see that again. Queen b2, king e1, bishop b. Yes. Oh, I think he got it. Wait. Oh yeah, queen c3, queen b2. That's so clever. What could be a problem there? King f3, bishop g4 wins the queen. King d3, king d3. If the king goes to d3, what do we do? I have knight b4. Knight b4 is mate. Okay, wow. All right. Nice, very good, Jotomaki. That was such a good find. Very clever. Yeah. Yeah, people on TikTok were clueless. I don't think that everyone saw that. No one saw that. No? Queen c3, king e2, knight b4, no. Knight b4, no. I can't watch this guy. Don't watch me then, you idiot. Oh my days. Okay, let's move on. Um. Hmm. Okay, what are we trying to do here? What are we trying to do here? That's queen b5. Sorry, queen g5.
Caesar.
Caesar, thank you for the follow. Queen takes f1. What does it do anyway? Like, Rush just wants to sack the queen for no reason. Well, I don't know what to do here.
Light.
Maybe I should take the knight, but I'm not sure. Light, thank you for the follow. Rook f8. We had to do queen takes f1, bro. We have to sack the queen. Rook f8. I don't like Rook f8 that much because bro has... He has knight f7. If you play Rook f8, I would play knight d7. Knight f7, sorry, this one. Knight e7 is scary, but king e8. No, knight f7, right? Hi, Lily. Hello, Lily. How you doing? Rook f8. If knight f7, king e8. Ah, king e8. Like, he's gonna take the bishop. We check. He's gonna play knight takes d6. Thank you, Lily, for the harmony. Bishop h3. I don't think we have time for it because he's gonna take the rook. He's taking the rook. Rook f8. Again, knight f7 looks very annoying. d6. There's a bishop on d6 already. Rook f8, king f7. No, knight f7. Okay. Remember, when you talk about the knight in chess, you have to use the letter N. If otherwise, it's gonna be confusable. People will confuse it with the king. I'll confuse it. Do you support any football team? Yeah, I like Real Madrid. I used to watch a lot of games, but since Cristiano Ronaldo left, not anymore. Queen takes f1. Youngwa, stop distracting me, please. Rook f8, knight f7, king e8, knight takes d6, he takes d6, and he has no checks. Are you for real? Maybe you're right. Okay, so rook f8, knight f7, king goes to e8, And then knight takes d6, pawn takes, and no checks for white. No checks for white, yeah, that's correct. So we're gonna take the bishop on f1 with a massive attack. Okay, we're gonna do that, yeah. We're gonna play that then. Bishop e5, then rook f8. Oh, you want me to take the... Yeah, the problem with that line would be... Queen g5, I think. Queen g5 is very disruptive, right? If we take the bishop. Sorry, if we take the knight. Queen g5 looks annoying. Very annoying. So that's why we should play rook f8, I think. And then king e8. And then it's actually like the... Who was it? Someone said it in the chat that there are no checks. Nice. Very good. Bishop takes e5 doesn't work. Yeah, because there are a bunch of checks, right? A bunch of checks for white. Good stuff. Okay, can we trap the queen? Bishop h4? No, probably no. Ooh. Okay, so what are we trying to do here? That's the question. Is it about trapping the queen? Probably no. Give me mod and magnesium calcium. It's puzzle 59 already. We're doing well. We're doing well. I think bishop h4? Yeah, how do you make it work though? Because I saw some squares for the queen. Bishop h4, queen h3. Queen h3, queen g4. Ah, but bishop h4 and we're actually attacking this. If I take the knight though. And then I can take the rook. Oh, okay. Yeah, bishop h4 looks good because we have some tactics over here, right? If we sack the rook. Yeah, that's low-key good. Bishop h4, then d5. Oh, you want to play d5. But then he has knight c5. No, I think you have to sack the rook. First, take first with rook. Oh, you want me to take first the knight? No, I think bishop h4 should be first. Bishop h4, because it is a force move. And then the queen has to go... It can go to e3. But that endgame is also winning because we're going to sack this rook. We're sacking the rook with the bishop and this rook for a knight and a queen. And then we have a queen versus a bishop endgame. Is it winning? I guess it is. I guess it is. I would say bishop h4 first. Bishop h4 first. Oh, bishop h4, rook takes e4. Yeah. And bishop takes f2 and bishop takes a... Yes. Yeah, that's exactly... But there is one little problem here, and I think it's queen e3. If they play queen e3, they're going to sack the queen. And that imbalance, the material imbalance, would be 5 pawns, a rook and a bishop for white, and we have a better pawn structure, and a queen. It should be winning. But it doesn't look like it's winning by too much. It's like barely winning. So that's the only concern. So how can we improve that? Is there a way to make it better? What if I play rook e4 immediately like someone suggested? Nothing changes in reality.
Stingham Kilo Week Productions.
Thank you so much for the follow. It does change. Era de Chile, Inigo. No, take knight first. If bishop h4, then queen g4. But queen g4, is that a problem? Why would it be a problem to play queen g4? No, queen g4 is even worse. No, king
I
I don't think the order matters, and that's the problem. Take the knife first, Pat Daddy. Why? Thank you for the follow, Atit. Ídolo. Gracias, Nico. Muchas gracias. If rook takes e4, let me read that again. If rook takes e4,
Nico.
white queen have a3. So better bishop h4. Ah, you mean like after pawn takes, bishop h4, queen a3. That's a problem, yeah. No, not really. No, not really, because if I can play queen bishop takes f2 and I'll take the rook. It's not a problem. I think there is sufficient compensation. Well, we do have a crazy check on h4, right? I'm gonna go for it because in reality, now queen h4. Okay. I'm playing bishop h4, chat. Ah. Okay. Let's see. It was knight takes e4 first. Just h4. I thought that it was okay, but it's probably rook takes. I wonder what's the difference. We saw this, but how is it that you win? How is it that you win? Let's have a look. Thank you, Rulis. Thank you for the finger hearts. Okay, so we take. Let's have a look. Let's see. So we have rook takes a7. Okay, what if I play it now? What's the problem? Queen h3. How is this bad for us? I take. Oh my. Okay, I has queen e6. But why does it change so much? Oh, because the bishop a6 and the rook is pinned. But wait, how's that affecting me? Here? Oh, g3. Okay, so g3 is the biggest problem here. Yeah, it has queen e6 check, and that changes everything. So now bishop g5 is forced, which is a brilliant move. And then d takes e4. And then after that, we can play bishop takes d2. And it's still a little bit better for me. Oh. Thank you, Rulis. Thank you for being so generous, bro. I hate this sound. Yeah, too many sounds, I guess. That's the difference. Yeah, but Daddy, but you didn't tell us. You didn't tell us. You said just knight first. If you justify your opinion, we will understand and we will make the difference. We will play the correct move. But if you only say a move and you don't justify, it's hard to believe you. It's hard to take you seriously. Sorry, I said queen e3 instead of queen e6. Okay, Rulis. Was it Paulito? Who was it? Okay. Thank you so much, by the way, for all the gifts. Do you have to learn every trap in chess or open it to be good in chess? Well, if you want to be good at chess, you have to learn a lot of things. But you don't have to learn everything. But if you fall for something, try to learn why did you fall for it. That would be my recommendation. And then you build from there. Like, be a victim first. Like, fall into the trap, learn the trap, and then avoid the trap. But don't do it like, don't try to prevent the trap. I think that you should lose those games. It's from learning experience. I think it's better that you lose the game first, and then you make the adjustment. I'm not a computer. I don't see these continuations. No, it's crazy. These puzzles are very hard, chat. We are already around the 3000 level. That puzzle was ranked 3100, so it's not easy. It's difficult. Okay, let's move on. Let's have a look at this one now. Hello. Oh, that's a long name. Mac. I'm gonna call you Mac. Okay, what do we have here? Can I take on b7? I kind of like this move. Because he threatens mate. Well, not really mate, but... Yeah, I think he wins the rook. Because if I take on b7, he's gonna play rook c8. And then I have rook fa. And then he has to block. And then I'll take. King takes. And then I take the rook on c8. And that would be... probably winning. So I'm gonna play rook takes, queen takes b7. And then we go here. And then they take. I take. Nice. That one in comparison to the previous one was somewhat easy. Now for this one, I'm looking at queen takes d6. What's the problem with queen takes d6? I generally don't see a single problem with that move. Queen takes d6. But you gotta be careful because these puzzles are usually not that simple. What am I missing? Queen takes d6 looks completely winning. It could also be queen g5. Ah, but queen g5... Oh, queen g5 is also good. I think queen g5 causes more damage. Queen g5 check. If king d1, I take the queen. Yeah, I kind of like queen g5 a little bit more.
Jimmy.
Why not queen f4? Another good question. Jimmy, thank you for the follow. Why not queen f4 instead? So these are the candidate moves. I think that the worst one now, it's probably queen takes d6. Because the material imbalance, it's probably okay for white. Queen f4. And why not queen g5? Can someone justify, like, why is it better to play queen f4 rather? I prefer, you know why I prefer this move now that I think about it? Because I have access to g2. And I think that if we take on g2, white is being dismantled. So that's why queen g5 instead. That's the justification, I think. Queen g5 because of we have access to g2. Queen g5, you win in the rook. Exactly, yes. So, queen g5, we take the queen. If they block, I take the queen for free. So, queen g5 is going to run into f4, I think. Now, f4 is a problem. If we're going to go here, f4 is going to happen. Because the idea would be to misdirect the queen from g2. So, g2 is not a thing. So, I give this check. King b1. Or king d1. Both of them are possible. But no, I don't know. If he goes to d1, I have queen g4. No, I don't. Ah, but I could take the queen, rook takes, and then queen g4. So he has to go to b1. It's fours. Okay, so this sequence is fours. Check, f4, queen takes f4. Okay, so the queen is on f4. The king has to go to b1. And when the king goes to b1, what do we do? What do we do when the king goes to b1? Ah! Wait, I think I figured it out. Queen g4. Queen g4 because he forks the rook and g2. And that's how you win. Ah, okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got it. Okay, let's play Queen G5. Stupid ass chess! I fucking hate this game! Bro, that was
Stupid.
what happened? What just happened? What just happened, bro? I thought I was cooking. Ah, it's Queen F4, but why? Because I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, yes, it doesn't matter if you play Queen G5 or Queen. Oh, I had the right idea, but the wrong execution, bro. I don't get the problem though. I don't see why is it wrong. I understood the puzzle. I understood what I was supposed to do, but I played the wrong check. Yeah, I saw this, but I saw it with the wrong sequence. I played Queen G5, expecting F4 takes and then Queen G4 to get this. But they say that I should go Queen F4 immediately. Why? Why is it so different? Like, that's a genuine question. Okay, so, wow. Queen F4 is -3 for black. Almost -4. If you play this, is equal. Is an equal game. Are you for real? Why does it change so much? Why is it so different? I don't get it. Here, King B1. Bro, what? What am I missing? Takes? Bro, takes? And I go here. What's happening? It's the same crap. Ah, oh my god! Oh, Rook D2! Rook D2! Ah, you gotta see Rook D2 because it defends G2. So that's why if you allow them to play F4, you lose. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Okay. Yeah, but I get it now. Yeah, of course. F4 Rook D2. So that's the difference. It's a very subtle change. Get better. Thank you, chat. I appreciate it. I'll try. I'll try. Okay. Good though. I mean, it's a minor detail. Should you be able to see those things? I guess if you take enough time to understand everything. Yes. It's just that I thought that this move was still losing because I didn't see Rook D2. If you managed to see Rook D2, you would have played Queen F4 in minute. It's so hard to make the connection though. Like that you need F4 because you have to prevent F4 for white. That's hard to see. That requires crazy skill. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. We have one more go. Okay. Alright, so we are in check first of all, so we had to do something about that. We sort of have a mating threat, but this is tricky. So where do we go? Okay, if I go here, yes, Queen takes F7. I guess I should allow that. Oh, it's a crazy puzzle. Go to D6. Yeah, if I go to D6, Queen F6. Any square I go is still check. It's still a check. Everywhere I go. D6, you lose queen. How do I lose my queen? Oh, Jesus. Okay, we had 3 options, Chad. Which one is it? It's a tough question. I kind of prefer king d7. Well, I didn't even see the bishop. Yeah, rats. Rook at... But wait, Chad, we're in check. We have to deal with the check first, and then we need to think about what to do. I think that this puzzle, it's about playing defense. It's not about... d5, you lose queen. He can pin with bishop. I mean, if I go to d5, and if he goes here, I can take with my bishop. So that move is not available. That's not a thing for... What concerns me about playing this move is queen f7. Queen f7 is the big threat, I think. Because then I think I'm getting mated. Or at least I'm losing my queen. Because this check is forcing me to go here or here. And then queen, rook d6, e6 becomes a thing. And rook e6 is quite good, I think. Is it as good as I think? What if I block? If I block like that? I still have this. c6. He takes the bishop, though. King takes h1. But then I have the initiative. I have a discovered check with the... Ah, no, because he can play... No, it doesn't work. Ugh. It's ugly. Why not d6? d6. Queen takes f6. d7 looks nice. d7, bishop f5. Wherever I go, I'm running into a check. Like, this runs into a check with queen f7. If I go to d6, queen f6. If I go to d7, he has 2 checks. He can play queen takes f7 as well as bishop f5. So the most dangerous one seems to be king d7. But at the same time, it looks like the best one. Because if I get a c8, and then if I play king b8, I think I'm chilling. I think that if I go to the dark squares, probably I'm doing okay. In principle, usually, you should go to the dark squares. I like king d6 now. You escape to b8. Yeah, king d6, keeping the king on the dark squares. Yeah, surely you want to stay... Yeah, I think that the king should stay on the dark squares, so the bishop doesn't get involved. He can't move off. Or you mate him. Ah, yes, we still threatening mate. So we keep the king on the dark squares and we still defend the bishop, probably. Probably that's what we should do. Well, he got some checks, but I don't think it's mate. I don't think it's mate. Yeah, I think we're chilling on b8. If we get to b8, we should be fine. So, let's go here. And then if they take on f6, I play this. And then if they give a check like that, I have bishop block. And this bishop is preventing basically everything. King d6! I'm playing king d6. Rollins, thank you so much for all the roses. I'm playing king d6, chat. And we lost. And there we go. That was the run. Let's see what was it. It's a difficult puzzle, this one. Because you do have to calculate everything. Let's see how is it that you lose if you play this move. Because there is only one move for black. Everything else is losing. So let's have a look. Yeah, I could have wasted more energy into this puzzle, but... So it was king d7. Takes, king c8, and then king b8. So we understood once again that the king on b8 is safe. And now the best move for white is this, g6. Preventing the checkmate. And now the winning plan is quite difficult. You gotta find this move. Bishop d5, because you're threatening this. So 92. Oh, so the best move. Wow. No. Okay, the engine is calculating again. The best move after some calculation is queen c6. I don't get it. I just don't understand. This is why king d6 is wrong. Let's have a look at why is it wrong to play king d6. So check here. And it's a blunder because of queen g... I didn't even see this. Oh, this check is really hard to see. So now we're forced to go to c6. And then he takes the bishop for free. Yeah, taking the bishop for free would be very detrimental. And then we had to play this. Bishop d1 is okay. They're threatening this. So we had to go here. And then bishop f3 anyways. And yeah, you're suffering. In this position, you're clearly suffering. Queen a1. And you go from there. In a worse position. It's a worse position for black. Because, yeah, basically, it's because you're down a minor piece, I think. Okay. Does queen f6, rook e7 not work? Well, queen g3 didn't even cross my mind. But probably these moves are losing. Yeah, queen f6. We have... This is the sequence that I saw. This is the reason why we play these moves. Because we only consider this check. And in this variation, black is okay. And this is what we saw. This is why we played this line. And if queen f7, we simply go rook d7. And yeah, we're fine here because the bishop is a great defender. This is the reason why I played this line. But unfortunately, there was another check that I didn't even see, which is queen g3. And queen g3 changes everything. That's the truth. That's the truth. Yeah, queen g3 changes everything. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to playing games. That was a good run anyway to warm up a little bit. So we're gonna play either Blitz or Rapid, chat. What do you prefer? What do we play? Blitz or Rapid? Let's just run a GM game. Okay, Rulis. Let's play. Well, but can we do it later, Rulis, though? It's just that I want to play by myself first. See if I get a new personal best. And then we can get the game. If that's okay with you. If not, we can play right now, but yeah, because play Rulis is the closest GM. Okay, let's play Rulis. Let's play Rulis. Okay, Blitz. Okay, we're gonna play Blitz then. But we're gonna play Rulis first. Let's play Rulis first. What happened to this screen? Can you send the challenge, Rulis? There we go. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm fixing some streaming things. Alright, we're good. All right. GG, Rulis. Did I win? Probably I didn't, bro. I never win against Rulis. I never win against Rulis, bro. Hola, Javier. Oh, he beat me again! Oh my god! I had two brilliant moves though. I had two brilliant moves. Why? What did I do? I'm low key a brilliant genius. You miss made stare. Yeah, chat. It's just that in this format that we invented, the one who wins is the one who gets the lowest accuracy. So Rule is 1. As you can see, he has 15% of accuracy. So that's why he won. So it's not about playing the best chess, it's about playing with the engine and the evaluation. So the one who gets the lowest accuracy wins. And that's why Rollins is it's a fucking GM. When it comes to GM games, Rollins is goated. What was the brilliant move, by the way? Queen G4, brilliant. Why is it brilliant? I don't even understand Queen G4 being a brilliant move. Knight F5, brilliant. What? What's happening? Bro, I'm gonna make a video of this. Like, that's a crazy game. it's a crazy combination. Oh, sorry, you don't get to see very well. But it's a crazy combination. I don't even understand why is it brilliant. Like, Queen G4, brilliant move. It's a crazy brilliant. It's crazy because you're simply sacking the. I'm gonna make a video like thinking that this was like I'm me being a genius. And then Knight F5, sacrificing the queen again. What? I was just making moves, bro. I was just making moves. I didn't even try. Yeah, try to do that, chat. Try to make a random move and make it brilliant. That's not gonna happen. And then knight takes e7 is not even that bad. It's a good move. Nice. Because my queen is hanging probably. No, there's gotta be a better justification. Because it's not really hanging if you take, you know. Ah, it's check. So that's why. Yeah, you're right, Rolis. You're right. Yeah, it's because it's check, so he's forced to take, and then I take yours. But isn't my bishop hanging? So imagine if you take, and then I take. This is still hanging. Ah, but your bishop is still hanging. But my knight is still. I don't get it. The best move here for black is to play rook a8. Get the fuck out of here. Like, what? What about this? Oh, because there is a rook here that I could take. Yeah, it's too crazy. Hard to process. Really hard to process. That was a fun game, though. Thank you, Rolly. And he won again. Alright. Now I'm going to play Blitz. But I'm not against viewers. I'm going to play against random people. Okay. We're going to try to compete now. Let's see if we can get a new personal best. That's the goal. Let's see. All right. He's playing this terrible line. I hate it. Wow, this is interesting. Okay. I see what he's trying to do. I'll take. I think I can go here. I don't think it's a problem. I have a check. It's a very disruptive check, I think. Okay. Ah, I sort of blundered there. But I have this. I think I can fix it if I go here, but... No, he has rook g2. He has rook g2. God fucking damn it, bro. I'm cooked. Yeah, I resign. That was a bad game. Okay.
Nux.
Thank you for the follow. Hmm. Come on, make a move. I should play Queen H1. This movie is actually very good. But I have this, I mean... No, it's not good. Okay, knight f3 is a problem. So I can't really take. Should we castle? Or maybe king d2? I mean... I'm gonna castle because I don't really see a way to exploit the pawn on c4, like, in an easy manner. If I have this, it should be fine. Okay. It's a complicated position, to be honest. He's trying to do the same thing. Low-key crazy. I think he's just blundered everything there. Yeah, rook takes here. It's a really bad move, bro. Like, I think I'm winning now. Alright, we have this. Yeah. Should be fine now. Should be good enough to win. All right, good game. Nice. That was actually a crazy combination, to be honest. I think that this idea, it's high level chess, to be honest, chat. Especially because you have to understand that the piece coordination is fantastic. It was not really about simply taking this knight and giving this check, because then you'd simply lose the rook, right? It was about winning the bishop as well on FA. Like, when he played this move, I found myself winning. Right here, I thought, this is completely winning for me. But he plays queen b6, and I was already looking at this move. Like, the entire idea was to take the knight. So I was just trying to make it work. And it works just because we have this combination. Rook d8. Sorry, rook e8 wins the game. So, yeah, it looks scary to sack the rook because you're no longer pinned. But wherever the king goes, you can win the bishop after. And then here, I think that a better try would have been to play something like this, try to play for the checkmate. But I also saw that. I also saw that d3 and he has a mate in net. I also saw that, so I was quite prepared. Quite prepared to win this game. So yeah, nice. Brazil. Yeah, Brazil got cooked. Nice. Okay. I wonder if I had a brilliant move. Probably queen takes the d4 is brilliant. Like, if it is not brilliant, chess.com is simply hating on me, bro, because it's such a good move. Can we have a look at that? Can we have a look at that? Oh, the other guy completely crushed me. 95% accuracy, that's crazy, chess. I want to see this one, though. Okay, so this game was played with 87% accuracy and a brilliant move, which is probably queen takes d4, because queen takes d4 is simply spectacular. It's a spectacular move. Yeah, this felt winning as well, but I wasn't so sure of it. And yeah, unnecessary to take the knight. It's a very strong knight, but you can't simply sack the exchange for no compensation. You don't really have a really good infiltration either. And here, boom! Queen takes d4. What a great move. What a great move. It's so good, chat. It's such a good move. Holy.
Jane.
Such a good move. Okay. Yeah, that's all I wanted to see. I mean, and then the conversion, I guess there are many ways for you to convert this. And I think that they played a very lazy approach, simply taking all the pawns. And they prefer b3. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, we gotta play another one. Let's see if we can get a new personal best. I know you want to play me, chat, but we haven't got a personal best yet, so wait a second. Ah. I'm sort of transposing into whatever the hell is this. Oh, very aggressive. Should I go here? Probably no. That's a good move. That is, don't I? Like the self-pin, it's... You need to have some balls to play the self-pin, I guess. Hmm. It has to be this one, then. Ah. Whatever you do, don't tell anyone. Nice! We're doing well, Chad. That was a fantastic game again. Did I get a new personal best there? +6. If it is +6, I think... Oh, I don't remember what was my personal best. Oh, this is my personal best. My new personal best is 2000. Yes! We got it, chat. We got a new PV. There you go. Morphe Sinister. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nice. We're actually cooking, bro. I feel underrated now, bro. Bro understood chess finally. Nice. So, but I'm still not sure. I think it is yes, because the previous one was 21. Oh yeah, baby. So now it's 24 +3. Let's go. Nice. How many years you been playing chess? Well, this account was made in April 2025. So not even a year. Nah, I'm kidding, obviously no. But yeah, we've been taking chess seriously for a while, and it's been paying off now. We're actually playing very good now. Good. I'm now at 1621 in Blitz. Alright, and it's still cooking as well. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, now we can play some viewers if you want to play me. I think that now that we achieve... I mean, I achieved my personal goal, which was basically getting a new personal best. We can play viewers. So, yeah. And yeah, this is completely crushing because bro has to go here, has to go to G1, and then we're gonna take the rook and the bishop. it's so bad, bro. Congratulations, Liz. You have improved a lot. Thank you, Pablito. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Did you study a lot into the years? To be honest, no. But I try to learn from my games. I usually when I edit my videos, I review them. I review them too. So that's why you see, for example, the great move stuff, or like when it is a blunder. So I think that doing that for so long, when I'm editing videos, I'm also studying chess. I've been noticing that I'm doing both things. I think it's paying off. It is paying off. And the puzzles. When I do the puzzles, I also practice calculation and moving sequences and all. So yeah, those things have been helping me. Now, opening theory, not as much as I want. And middle game and end game, I haven't studied those things. So I'm just getting very excited about it because imagine if I begin to study more seriously, like study middle game strategy and also end games. I haven't studied those things. Imagine if I do, and I keep doing the things that I'm doing. Bro, maybe it's underrated, and bro, it can easily be maybe higher than this. I don't know. I had 2400 in puzzles, bit 800 max on 3+2. Alright. I don't understand your last move and why your opponent resigned. Because it is a discover check. As you can see, the bishop gave a check. You see, it's a discover check. So the king has to move. It's forced to move. And the only square, it's king g1. For what? I'll take the rook and the bishop with check. So that's why they resigned, because they got completely dismantled. So yeah, favorite opening, I think it's the Dragon Sicilian with black. I didn't have a chance to play it, but we play sort of a similar system. Like this is resembling the Dragon Sicilian a little bit. And for white, I like to play the Italian game.
Chess fucking master.
That's what I usually play, the Italian game. So yeah, that's basically how it goes. Thank you, Stuart. Okay, let's play some viewers. I know that there are a bunch of people who want to play me, so let's see. Or not. If not, I'm gonna go to celebrate my new personal best. So, this is your chance, chat. If you wanna play me, you gotta send the challenge now. I guess that's a no. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely evening. Have a good night. Take it easy. But I don't want your username. I want a challenge. I want you to send a challenge. That's what I want. There we go. Fish knows that has a challenge. Okay. And it's rated, by the way. Damn, bro. It wants all my yellow. So if I lose, this one is -60. That would be very bad. If I win, I get +0. That would be very bad as well. Nice. Thank you, Fish Knows Sound. Always a pleasure to play you. Thank you so much. Are you ready, though? We haven't played in a while, probably, though. I know that. But yeah, and probably this plays one of my weaknesses, which is the game that we lost today as well, with the Catalan. The Catalan system is a thing that I struggle against. Okay, but if you're gonna send the challenge, please, if it is a Blitz game, send it on rated. Okay, because I'm celebrating my new personal best today, and we're gonna keep it that way until tomorrow. Another time. Alright, Pablito. Until tomorrow. So if you want to play me, send it on rated. If it is Blitz. If it is Rapid, we can play rated chess. If it is Rapid, that's okay. Or if it is Bullet, we can play rated chess as well. No problem. But Blitz, we're celebrating my new peak. So we're going to keep it that way. Achilles and Kudo. Alright. There we go, Adrini. Thank you so much. Good luck. Yeah, for example, I know that I have to study a bunch of theory when it comes to d4 openings. I feel that I'm somewhat prepared, but I know that I can do so much better. Like, every time I lose, or like I have complicated games, it's because my opponent played d4. So there is a lot of work to do in these lines. I have a very solid setup, but it's not applicable when they play the... It doesn't work very well when they fianchetto the bishop and they play the Catalan. So the Catalan is one of my weaknesses. I was trying to learn the Taras defense to counter-attack the Catalan. But the problem is that if they transpose into different openings, it's sort of bad anyways. So yeah. If I have to study something, it's this. Check my account. I'm not even 1,000.
Thank you.
So what, bro? It's not a problem. Dino, thank you so much for the Go Popular and the Harmony, bro. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Dino, for your consistent support. What a legend. So, after the stream ends, I'm gonna go out chat because tomorrow is my birthday. So I'm gonna celebrate with my friends today and tomorrow as well. They love me. They treat me so well. I'm so lucky to have good friends. So that's the plan. And I have so many things to say. Like, I got a new job. Oh, by the way, I got a new job. I didn't tell you. I got a new job. I got a new person. I'm playing at the peak of my chess. The peak of this is my chess peak. I've never been as good as I am right now, and everything is going well. And my birthday, I had to celebrate my birthday. Bro is employed. Yes, Stuart, I'm employed now. Thanks to you. You had sent too many challenges to Lambi Sinister. Well, am I playing? I'm playing a training, but I'll play you later, I guess. Yeah, thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. So yeah, we're doing well, chat. Like everything is under control and stuff. You know what they say, like everything is under control and stuff. That's me. Which is a grown man now. He has a job. Yeah, bro. Like, that's basically what happened. Okay, can I go here? Does he know ampersand? I hope not. What's the new? Yeah, English teaching, obviously. Yeah, that's the only thing I know how to do. It wasn't that hard to find a job. You just have to apply. Who would have thought? It's actually quite simple. You just have to apply and you get the job. Why no one said that to me? You should teach Dutch? How so? Like, I know nothing about Dutch. I blundered that chat. I'm getting cooked by a 600. Okay, these 600s are always so good, bro. Bro, it's 2200 and getting cooked by a 600. It's not even my fault, I would say. Like, they are on steroids. Should I send the rated? You did send a rated thing. Oh, he did blunder a piece. Thank God. Okay. We're back in the game. Through this nightmare, I can't control myself. Alright, I guess we go here. Just be patient. Let's be methodic. Oh, he wants to trade. Let's trade. Through this nightmare, I can't control myself. Alright, I guess we're gonna go here. It's not. So I get me through this nightmare. Is this odds? No, bro, decided to send a normal challenge. Very brave. Like, he was actually cooking. Maybe he didn't need it. I can cook this guy. Alright, Adreni, you were cooking. What happened? What happened, bro? Was cooking. Alright, anyone else? Anyone else? Do we have any other challengers? On YouTube as well. If you want to send a challenge, you can just do it. That's my username. We have Mark. Alright, Mark. Good luck. Mark sent a rapid challenge. You can also do that, you know.
Let him cook now. Let him
I need to pee, bro. We're gonna get an advantageous position and we're gonna go to the toilet. Oh, she's bad. I'm taking with the knight, but I'm not so sure if it is correct. Probably pawn takes is better. It's just that I didn't want to block my bishop. And I like these positions with c5 as a pawn break. Now, d5 is low-key good. It's a good move. Is it though? Pawn takes, pawn takes? Nah, it's not good. Never mind. He's doing a great job so far. This is a good move. Or that one too. Bro's cooking. Oh, she's bad. Like, me saludas, por supuesto, Irvin. Por supuesto que sí. Muchas gracias por los likes. I guess we go here. I thought I played better with wine. Yeah, you are actually playing very well with wine. Roy's a strong white player. I'm gonna go g6 because, like, the tactics with bishop h7 are very annoying. Okay, I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll be right back. Pero se ve que está bien pegado. All right, we're back. It's a tough position, bro. I don't think bro plays so well with white. Hi, what is the most optimal method you recommend to improve at chess? Should I read any book? I'm 700. I would say that. I mean, there are so many things that I could say, so I'm not gonna say anything. Oh my god, I'm too funny. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna take on C1, bro. Like, it's just a difficult position. Which is the best teacher? No, yeah, being more honest, I would say that you should work on your tactics. And maybe when you're 700, I guess that you're still getting familiarized. Like, you're still learning the game, like, in so many areas. Like, I guess that pay attention to your opponent's plans, to your opponent's ideas. That's a very important thing. Because it's so easy to forget that your opponent is also trying to win the game. So how about you pay attention to his moves, pay attention to the way they play, because they also trying to win, like. So ask the question to yourself, like, why did he play that move? What is he trying to do? And when you try to understand their plans, you'll become a better chess player in the end. It's like
Daniel Maindeville.
that's basically how it goes. I would say. Daniel, thank you for the follow. Nice. This is helping me a little bit. Okay, so he crumbled a bit now. When I hit the ground. Blaze, that's how that's how he got his job. Basically. Basically, yeah. I was looking at probably I should place the music like in a place where it's a bit more readable. Like maybe over here. How about that, huh? Hard times. Ah! Oh, that would have been a terrible mouse slip. Okay, we gotta play full activity. Let's go here. Tactics are good for training calculation. Yeah. No, I would recommend it for sure, yeah. Tactics are very important, chat. Okay. Bro's trying to play the endgame. It's a losing endgame for him, so... Let's just take. We simplify and win. So many times smile, smile. But very good for the 1100 to play this well. I think it's like he's opening knowledge for the D4. I mean, it's just that D4 is so lazy too. Bro did a very good job. Okay, can I win this endgame? In principle, I should be able to win just because we have more pawns. But pawn takes is helping white too much. I don't really have to help them that much. So we're gonna keep the tension a little bit longer. Smile, smile. I'm focusing on doing a lot of puzzles. How about you focus on having fun as well? Enjoy chess. Like you shouldn't be that obsessed with getting better. So for how long have you been playing chess? Like bro's trying to be Magnus Carlsen and he's been playing for 2 weeks. If you apply straight, it's a good option, right? Yes, yes, but it's important that you do it on your own terms. So for example, now it's a winning endgame because I'll be able to create a pass pawn, but I'm not gonna rush that. I'm gonna have it there on the board as a threat, as a thing that I can do, and I'm just gonna improve my king. And when I work on the principle of generating 2 weaknesses to win. So he has to go to the what's it called? He has to go to the to the queen side to figure it out over here, right? What to do in this position. You see? And when he does that, we're gonna get this pawn in the meantime. So just because we had the principle of having generating 2 weaknesses, we're gonna win this endgame. So to the left and to the right, so the king can't go to both places at the same time. You see, so now he's in this. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, shit. Now I'm losing this pawns and this pawns, and now this pawns becomes a problem. But everything was created because we had these weaknesses on the queen side, right? You see these pawns. So he was trying to generate a pass pawn over here, but he can't do that and defend the pawns over there. So that's how you win these endgames. So the reason why I didn't trade the queens in this position is because I think that white was doing this a little bit faster now. I think it's probably still winning, but they had a very easy access. Now, if we do it on this side of the board, like this, now they have to play this move, which is delaying his plan, and things change. Only one tempo, but that's all you need to be completely winning. But probably every line is winning anyways. So, and now we create a pass pawn over here. So he's overwhelmed. You see, so now we create a pass pawn over here, and he can't defend this pawn and the pass pawn at the same time. And when he loses, he's gonna lose this one, and we win. That's how. This is like the main strategy for you to win endgames. When it comes to the highest level, this is what they try to do every time. You have to generate at least 2 weaknesses, so you can convert in one of them. Every time it's 2 weaknesses, you're gonna win. You're gonna win because it's simply too much, and the defensive side will be overwhelmed. Okay, so Adrena wants to play again, but only one game per day, okay? So you don't go crazy. And you don't steal the show. You see, I play better with wine. Thanks for the game. Yes, I agree. I think that you play very well with wine. That was a high level game, anyways. For him, he's only 1,000, but he didn't play like a 1,000. Let's see. I think this game was like 1,400 for you. 1,500. Something like that. No, you have an extra pawn on each side, but you can't win the endgame. I won the endgame. Yeah, he did well, like I said. It was a good game. 81% accuracy. He played like a 1,900 guy. Well, that's very good. It's very good.
Arvid.
Okay. Let's move on. Thank you for the follow. Arbit. Appreciate it. Okay. Anyone else? But someone who hasn't played, because Adrid already played. It has to be someone new. If there are no more challenges, I'm gonna go. No more challenges? Okay, I'm gone. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good evening. Buena abeja. Tengo que improvisar los finales. Claro, quizás pareciera que te falta improvisación. Manuel wants the game. Alright. But it's rated. Let's play Manuel, but it has to be unrated if it is Blitz. If you want to play Rapid, we can play Rated Rapid. But if it is Blitz, we have to play unrated. Okay? Can you add me? I can't challenge you. Make sure that you are using the correct account, because I have two. Lambi Sinister and Lambi Sinister 7. And that's the one where I'm playing. So make sure that you add the number 7 at the end. You should be able to send the challenge without any problems. So yeah, Manuel, send the challenge, but it has to be unrated. If it is Blitz. If it is Rapid, it could be rated. And if it is Bullet, it could be rated too. Only Blitz we're not playing. Okay. Yeah, I know, but I have restricted. Oh. Why are you restricted? Why? Why are you restricted? Buenas noches, Lima. Buenas noches. Yeah, so I'm gonna go then. Thank you so much. Have a good one, everyone. And take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Thank you, thank you. Thank you for your support. Abuse. You're an abuser. Okay. See ya. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, we have one final game. Okay, we're gonna play this one and I'm gone. Yeah, one final game. One final game and we're gone. Yeah, he sent a final challenge, so it's gonna be fine. One final game, why not? And he's playing the Scandinavian. I wouldn't recommend the Scandinavian as an opening, unless you know a lot of theory. Oh, your mental pressure, I see. Oh, Queen D8 is good. It's a move that is very safe. Now, there's nothing wrong with the Scandinavian. I think that you have to be very well prepared to do well, though. Especially with my crazy D3 move. D3 is very sneaky, chat. Alright, so I don't like this move very much because he blocks the bishop. I think there is nothing wrong with e5 and you should play it. Now I guess we can go knight f3, preventing e5, and you're gonna have a bad bishop. So these are the little things, you know. The little things that you have to improve. That you have to do better. Will you challenge or not? So wait. Nah, I'm not gonna challenge you. Because I'm too lazy to type your name. That's why I'm asking that you challenge me instead. And if you're blocked for abuse, there should be consequences to it. Bro is blocked for abuse. He's abusing. He's abusing. Someone has to do something. Alright, let's go here. C5. I don't like C5 either. I think it loses the game.
Thank you.
No, it doesn't lose the game, but it's a bad move. Okay, short castle to be super safe. And now we're gonna play Rook E1. I'm sure that I could have found a better solution to, or like better moves. I guess it's fine. Okay, yeah, okay. Alright, so I think that knight b5 now it's Very annoying. Your username is longer than mine, by the way. Yeah, but I'm not interested in playing you. You are the one who's interested in playing me. That's a very important factor, you know. Hermana del alma, saludos desde Paraguay. Saludos, Riego. Un placer tenerlo acá. A mí yo creo que me falta más gente de Chile, weón. Que me vea gente que hable español. Bro was trying to prevent this and he blundered that. Yikes. Dale, mi rey. Muchas gracias, Eduardo. Un placer. ¿De dónde, Eduardo? Dígame. So this is what I don't like the Scandinavian. The Scandinavian, it's a good opening, but it requires a lot of preparation. You have to be very well prepared for it. Again, now we're money. Buena. Que bueno. Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a lovely evening and a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Chile, but buena, conchetumare. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye bye. See ya.